everything you need to know. That abuse is typically a cycle. It's a pattern. It escalates over time. It often starts with subtle, small things like the little put-downs that are disguised as jokes, or the slightly controlling behaviors justified as caring about you, or jealousy that's disguised as love. These are red flags that can be easy to dismiss at first, but eventually it escalates and the put-downs become more frequent or more cutting. The control tightens and your world gets smaller. Your abuser's masks start to slip. You start to see anger, manipulation, and cruelty that wasn't there before or was hidden. And by the time the violence enters the picture, you've already been psychologically conditioned. Your self-esteem is gone, your support system is cut off, and you believe everything is your fault. You believe you can't survive without them. And that's exactly what the abuser wants you to believe. There's often a cycle that keeps victims trapped. It has 3 distinct parts. So the first part is the tension building. That's when you're walking on eggshells to do everything perfect, not to trigger them, trying to be the perfect partner for them, not to upset them. But nobody's perfect. And so then the next phase is the explosive incident where the abuse happens. That's either, the physical violence, an explosive verbal attack, some sexual assault maybe, or destruction of property or something like that. This is the release of the buildup of the tension that was happening. And then the worst of the phase is the honeymoon. That's the third phase, the honeymoon phase. And this is the phase that actually keeps you trapped. After the explosion, the abuser becomes apologetic, loving, affectionate. They might give you gifts. They might cry, promise to change, blame it on stress, alcohol, or drugs. They promise to do better. They're attentive, kind, and romantic. That's the person you fall in love with. This is the person that you're hoping will stay, but then slowly the tension starts building again. The cycle repeats of tension, explosion, honeymoon over and over again. And each time the attachment grows worse because here's what's happening to your brain during the cycle. It's creating something known as trauma bonding. This is a powerful psychological and neurological attachment that forms between an abuser and their victim through abuse and affection. So it's actually the strongest form of psychological attachment known to science. During the honeymoon phase, your brain releases dopamine. It's a feel-good chemical. And after all that pain and fear that you were experiencing, your brain loves it. It feels incredible. You're literally becoming addicted to this cycle. It's the same neurological process that happens with drug addiction or gambling addiction. We're going to do an entire video dedicated to trauma bonding and what it is, the science behind it, and how it forms, why it's so powerful, and most importantly, how to break free from it. So be sure to subscribe because the video is coming and it could be the key to understanding why it feels so impossible to leave, even though you know you should.